Are there some rituals or behaviors rich people consistently practice that impact their success? Are there traits or strategies we can incorporate into our own day-to-day lives that can give us a better chance of financial success? If you've asked yourself questions like that, Rich Habits is for you. In his book Rich Habits, The Daily Success Habits of Wealthy Individuals, Tom Corley suggests there are some behaviors and habits that differentiate rich people from poor. For 5 years he observed habits, which he defines as daily, unconscious practices, of 233 rich people and 128 people living in poverty. What he found were significant differences in the daily activities and attitudes of the two groups. Here are 7 habits commonly practiced by the wealthy individuals he observed. Be persistent. While we generally think of persistence as more of a personality trait, it's certainly a habit that can be learned and practiced over time. Persistence is probably one of the most admirable characters a person can possess. It's the ability to be determined to do or achieve something regardless of any setbacks. No great achievement is possible without persistent work. Bertrand Russell: a distinguishing attribute of those who succeed in life against those who don't is persistence. Many have the capacity to set goals and plans towards success, yet only a few succeed because only a few sticks to work on their goals and plans until it is accomplished. When faced with adversity, wealthy individuals keep pushing through, knowing that success could be right around the corner. The majority stops before they even start, or they quit in the middle of their journey. Oftentimes, the reason for quitting is hardships, discomfort, and uncertainty. They let their fears and doubts paralyze them from moving persistently toward their goals. On the other hand, rich people are persistent in all areas of their lives, not just when it comes to money-generating activities. According to Corley, persistence is evident in everything that wealthy individuals do. Set attainable goals. Whether we realize it or not, we're constantly setting goals for ourselves. Working toward goals can give you a sense of purpose, and reaching them boosts your self-confidence. However, there is one major mistake that many people make: setting unrealistic goals that you can't possibly attain. Instead of feeling gratified and accomplished, you can end up feeling worse about yourself than before. Corley found that wealthy individuals consistently set specific, attainable goals. These goals were realistic and had a specific set of actions that would need to be carried out in order to be met. How do you know that you've set a goal that you're more likely to achieve? One way is to use a technique called SMART: specific, be as precise as possible. Instead of exercise, your goal should be something like exercise 30 minutes per day. Measurable: come up with a way to measure your success. Play guitar better isn't measurable. Learn how to play one new song per week is. Attainable: if there's no way you can reach your goal, you're setting yourself up for failure. Save $100 a month isn't attainable if you only have $50 left in your checking account after paying your bills. Realistic: your goal should stretch you, but not necessarily be easy. Never drink coffee again may be less realistic than only drink coffee once a week. Timely: set a clear time frame in which you want to reach your goal. If you don't have a deadline, you may not feel motivated to push yourself. Corley writes, if you want your wish or dream to come true, you need to create goals around them, pursue those goals, and achieve those goals. You need to break your wish or dream down into manageable tasks that you are able to perform. The accumulation, over time, of the completed goals will move you forward toward realizing your dream. You will still need outside help and outside influences, but luck has a way of finding the prepared and the persistent. Find a career mentor. This is a big one. In fact, 93% of wealthy individuals had a mentor who assisted them on their path to success. A career mentor can guide and support you to achieve your career goals, whether you're just starting out or further down the track. Learning from someone who has been successful in your field of interest helps improve your confidence and will often provide you with some great strategies to deal with the challenges you might face along the way. Condoleezza Rice stresses the importance of finding a mentor, but also gives a warning: search for role models you can look up to and people who take an interest in your career. But here's an important warning: you don't have to have mentors who look like you. Had I been waiting for a black, female Soviet specialist mentor, I would still be waiting. Most of my mentors have been old white men because they were the ones who dominated my field. Mentoring will teach you what education, books, and websites cannot. A mentor will help you identify areas for improvement, establish connections, and create opportunities. It's up to you as to how hard you want to push yourself, but the insights you can gain about yourself and your chosen field from a passionate and experienced mentor can give you an unprecedented edge over others in developing your career. Be positive. Being positive is one of the key traits of successful people. Unsuccessful people are negative, they think negative, feel negative, and act negative, which results in them living negative lives of disappointment. They bring about misery into their lives with their dominant negative thinking, as what you constantly think about you become. According to Corley's observations, the wealthy individuals he observed generally had a positive outlook on life, were upbeat and happy, and were grateful for what they had. He also found consistently negative attitudes and beliefs cropping up among the poor. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. Your thoughts pave the way to either success or mediocrity. How can people choose to sit around acting helpless when they have the chance to dictate how they want to live their lives? If you don't like something about your life, do something about it. Don't act like a little coward, muster up the courage and take some action. Being a little crybaby does not help you make any progress at all. I have never seen anyone complain about their way to the top. Positive action is what takes you places. Attitude matters, to be sure. While it seems a far stretch to say that simply being happy leads to wealth, maintaining a positive outlook and attitude certainly can't hurt. Educate yourself. 88% of wealthy individuals spent at least 30 minutes each day reading in order to expand their knowledge. In addition, 85% read 2 or more books per month on an ongoing basis. If you want to live an extraordinary life and the life you dream about, you need to self-educate yourself. Self-education is important for success and growth in life. It is impossible to become successful without self-education. To succeed in life, you need to self-educate yourself. Fill your mindset with the best books. Non-fiction books like biographies, self-help books, or materials related to business or career were all popular choices. Wealthy individuals were able to translate what they learned into actionable information they could apply to their daily decisions. They made a habit of prioritizing self-education and used what they learned to reach their goals and improve their lives. Track your progress. One of the most important things you can do in order to be successful as an entrepreneur is to set goals. Some goals require a big picture, long-game view, while others are more immediate. However, no matter what the goal is and how long it may take to achieve it, there is one specific action all entrepreneurs should take in order to make sure they are moving in the right direction to reach their goal. Track the progress. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Tony Robbins. What separates a person from achieving their goals and not achieving their goals is staying focused and being persistent in following through. When you live off the cuff, without much thought as to what you're doing, it's nearly impossible to know what you need to change or do differently in order to succeed. Corley found that wealthy individuals were almost obsessive about tracking and measuring in all areas of their lives. Setting and attaining goals becomes far more difficult when you have no yardstick by which to measure your progress. To give yourself the best chance of success, keep yourself organized, and track the progress you're making toward your goals. Surround yourself with success-oriented people. The only thing that will change your life, change your business, change your relationship, is that you must raise your standards, Tony says. Get rid of negative people who bring you down. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, lend you the knowledge, and help you learn from your mistakes. Raise your standards for your inner circle. Those you spend the most time with have a huge influence on your moods, how you view the world, and the expectations you have of yourself. When you surround yourself with positive people, you're more likely to adopt empowering beliefs and see life as happening for you instead of to you. Just as you benefit when you surround yourself with people who make you happy, you suffer when those in your business or social circles are negative or narrow-minded. Surround yourself with those who only lift you higher. Oprah Winfrey. Wealthy individuals seem to intuitively understand the importance of being around other success-oriented people. They are intentional about nurturing these positive relationships, and they invest the time and energy necessary to help these relationships grow. Corley writes, wealthy, successful people are very particular about who they associate with. Their goal is to develop relationships with other success-minded individuals. When they stumble onto someone who fits the bill, they then devote an enormous amount of their time and energy into building a strong relationship. They grow the relationship from a sapling into a redwood. Relationships are the currency of the wealthy and successful. As Tony Robbins says, the next time you question your road to success, take a look at the people around you. You are who you surround yourself with, so stop wasting your energy on people who bring you down with negative energy. Take all that focus and transfer it to your new goal, learning how to surround yourself with people who are positive, smart, and supportive.